Hello, this is Scott, founder and CEO of UpContent. The purpose of this brief demo is to showcase the highlights of how UpContent can support you and your team in discovering the best next article to share with your audience. Within UpContent, there are two main components to setting up your workflow. The first is topics. What's important to note about topics is that they can be as broad or as narrow as you wish. UpContent's index covers over 270,000 different publications and is constantly growing. That translates to discovering millions of articles each month. As you can see, topics can be created using a simple form. I can also utilize this form to add additional searches. If you're one of those Boolean wizards, you can simply add a manual query and type it out yourself. In addition to the advanced builder that you're seeing here, UpContent also supports a very simple guided query builder that just prompts for questions and answers. UpContent updates each topic twice a day to ensure that every time you check in on your topic, you're going to see the articles that are freshest and most relevant to your specific audience. But matching articles against keywords is just the first step of UpContent's recommendation engine. You'll see an initial result set available to you here. In addition to seeing all of the articles that have matched my specific criteria, I also have the opportunity to create or apply what we call a filter view. Filter views allow you to restrict the articles that are being made available to you by different sort orders, the age of the content, as well as the publications that the content is coming from. This allows you to ensure that not only are you seeing the articles that match your specific criteria, you're also seeing articles that come from the publications that you care to review and share. It's that overlap that makes UpContent unique. In addition to sorting by age and publication, you can also indicate whether or not you want to only see articles that can present an image. And we can also exclude paywalled content. From this view, I can click onto any article that I wish to see. I have that opportunity to read the full text of the article right inside of my UpContent window to save me from jumping back and forth to different tabs. And then further from here, I can star the article for later or leave notes for myself or other members of my team in order to complete my review and approval process. If this is an article that I wish to distribute outside of UpContent, your most common button is going to be this adding to collections, with collections being that second important element to the UpContent subscription. Adding to collections allows you to select a single article or multiple articles at the same time. When I'm ready to approve those articles, I simply click Send to Collections. Obviously, I've got a lot going on in this topic, or this subscription, but my collections can be customized to what I wish to use. And so you may have as many or as few collections as you need. Each of these collections can be tied into specific actions that distribute that content to current technologies that you're using, or just a holding area for you to come back to later. When adding articles manually into collections, you can update nearly everything about how you want that article to be presented, including the title, publication name, published date, and probably most common, the abstract. This abstract can be updated based upon what you want to say about the article, or we can send that full article to a technology like OpenAI with your custom agent and prompt and get a recommended post or abstract back that can then carry on with that article in your workflow. If I simply select the collection, I can then hit send, and that's going to approve those articles into those collections. I can also manually head over to my collections by simply clicking collections, and then head to the collection that I sent the articles into. Within collections, I also have the opportunity to activate our AI-enabled Smart Sort. What this looks for is finding the articles that are going to resonate best with your audience based upon the articles that have resonated best historically. And we automatically bring those articles to the forefront for you so that your automated workflow can self-learn and that your manual workflow can become completed with even less time. Now, as I mentioned, UpContent's role is to make sure that we are finding and recommending that best next article for your team and for your audience. Those distribution capabilities are managed through a variety of different partners that UpContent works with. You can see a list of those here. These cover social media, email, and your website, as well as distributing content into team chat tools or intranet pages. Finally, while we all know the importance of sharing curated content out to our audience, one of the key goals that we've heard from customers is how do I convert that audience to come back to my original content? What UpContent also provides to you is the ability to dynamically present a call to action banner on those external articles when shared that can be unique by collection, so by your different themes. It can also be unique by individual. And we can key off of the URL variables that many of your tools will already apply to those articles to make sure that we're presenting the best article and the best next step. Here's a quick example. So this is a LinkedIn post that I made through UpContent. When I click on the article to read it, it's going to open up the article in its native habitat. And what I mean by that is that we're going to take you to the Forbes article in this case so that your audience is getting an authentic feeling for what the article looks like. And then on top of that, we're overlaying this unique call to action that can match your brand styles to a T and also invites them to then take that appropriate next step. And what you'll see here is that this is the only option that stays with me as I scroll, as this banner will stop, but this will stick with me. And what I can do is click on this to now come back to that desired conversion point. I am sure that you have a number of additional questions around how can UpContent best fit into your current workflow, your capabilities, and help you to achieve your goals. Our team is excited to have those discussions with you. We also are happy to offer a 2-week free trial of any of our plans if you're one of those individuals who just wants to dive in. Excited to support you in your use of external content to build you and your team's credibility. And I look forward to having that conversation with you soon. Cheers.